So as Rob said, I was challenged by Travel Weekly to come up with just one word. And frankly, we have been through so much over the past 20 months together. But when I thought of the one word that I wanted to focus on today, it was one of opportunity. Because there's no doubt we've all just come through a huge crisis. But you know what they say, out of every crisis comes an opportunity. So today I'm going to touch on 7 opportunities that hopefully you guys can grab hold of as we work together towards business recovery. The first is an opportunity for reflection. You know, I am a big believer in not dwelling and looking back in the rearview mirror, unless we're doing it for the purpose of learning and reflecting on those things that we learned over the past 20 months. We learn from the past with the focus on the future. So what did we learn? We've used the word resilience more in the last 20 months than we ever have, but it is so indicative of all of you in this room, whether you're on the agency side or the supplier side. It was tough, there's no doubt about it, but you were resilient. You fought through it because it was the right thing to do, as Richard said. You were there for your clients, you were there for your colleagues, and you were there for your supplier partners. We also learned the power of connections. Not that we didn't know that before, but those relationships that we relied on when so many of us were stuck at home. We found new ways to connect. Connect with colleagues and your peers. Connect with suppliers and advisors. And connecting with your customers, most importantly. That communication and connection was so important. We learned that collaboration was the key to this industry because all of us here in this room are part of one big community. And we learned that we are passionate. We have a passion for this industry, a passion for travel, and a passion for rebuilding. And so these lessons will see us through on the road to recovery. The next opportunity that I want to touch on is the opportunity for positivity. It was tough. There were days where I am sure that positivity was not the first sentiment that came to your mind. I know I had those days as well. But I learned that it was easier to be positive, to be there for our network of advisors, for our supplier partners, and for the travel community as a whole. People want to be around positive people because it's contagious. Think about it. Negative people bring us down. That energy doesn't do anyone any good. So I urge you to look for the good as you come out of this. You can't control the outcome as much as we all would like to do that, but you can control how you react to it. The next opportunity is the opportunity for kindness. You know, we talked about those days when tough were right. You may have felt beat up by your clients, and you may find yourself on the phone with a supplier. But I want you to stop and think about the person on the other end of the phone. Kindness is so important. We need to really watch how we care for people. And I love this Maya Angelou quote. People will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you make them feel. So show empathy, communicate with passion, and when you do have to say no, and this goes for you talking to your clients or suppliers talking to advisors, I am a big believer in giving the why behind a decision, because if we hear that why, it'll help us to have some understanding of the different perspectives. The next opportunity is the opportunity for growth. And you guys are here. You are here in your own professional development. We never want to stop learning. So I want you to invest in you. I want you to learn new things, balance those soft skills like sales and marketing with the hard skills like destination and product knowledge, because a really ideal travel advisor has that balance. I like to think of a bicycle with 2 equal tires. You need to pump out air into both of them. You want to target your learning so that it's focused on the products and the services and the destinations that you want to sell. But most importantly, when you're here, learn new things, but make a plan to do something differently when you get back, because all the learning in the world doesn't help if you don't apply it. Next, we're going to talk about the opportunity for change. You know, over the past 20 months, many of you needed to pivot how you thought about your business. You may have sold new products or new destinations. Now is a great time to get out of your comfort zone. Take a look, a real good look at your plan. Does your business have the potential for profitability? It is so key that you're selling things that will make you money. That's really why so many of us are in this business. You also want to make sure that your revenue streams are diversified. Sell insurance, sell commissionable airline tickets, and I certainly hope that many of you have understood the importance and the value of charging professional fees, because you need to make sure that you have that income coming in a timely fashion. It's also a good time to reevaluate partnerships. Our suppliers have been phenomenal, and the best way to thank them for how they've dealt with the last 20 months that none of us were prepared for is to thank them with your business. And try new things, take risks. There are going to be times when you fail, but I like to say fail often, fail fast, and recover fast. You learn things from things that don't work, but if you don't try them, you'll never know. Next is the opportunity for optimism. I am so optimistic on what we have ahead of us. I truly believe that the golden age of travel is just ahead. Here's what we're seeing. We're seeing that consumers are spending more money on their vacations. We're seeing that they're booking longer vacations. And the best thing that we're seeing is more and more of them are looking to book their vacations through you, through a professional travel advisor. So the demand is out there. The key is, are you ready? I want to hear a big yes. Great. So the final sentiment I want to leave you with is the opportunity for gratitude. I am so grateful to be here with all of you today, marching together as an industry towards a recovery. I am grateful to the suppliers who were there for us when there was no playbook to tell them what to do or how to do it. I am grateful for the travel advisor community who got out of bed every day to be those heroes for their clients. Just think about those consumers who did not have you. I am grateful for my team at Nexion Travel Group, and I am grateful to be here with all of you today as we forge forward towards a business recovery that I know is there for all of us to grab hold of. So let's have a toast to gratitude. Gratitude! Thanks, everybody.